Okay, back from my break. I want to hit the showers real quick because I do not have full CP on Reen. If you notice the bar down there, I will speed this up. Before we go into Aaron Village, we're going to spend a little... Okay, Celine...
Fatigue removed.
I wonder if we can put a Mishi on Celine. Preferably cat form. I doubt it, though. So yeah, before we go to Aaron to talk to everyone, let's actually try and knock out a few more of these quests. Alright, I'll fetch a Sleipnir for the drill. No, that's not what I was talking about. Do we have to talk to him? It's my own battle now, Jessica. Please focus on your own training. Don't worry about me, Instructor Reen, I promise. Wayne does make some good points, but I would like to tie in Jessica's development too, seeing that she's here and all. Maybe I should call the girls in then. Call them in? Alright, so I have an interesting proposal for the two of you. In the end, there's no better form of training than sparring. So if we can find a way to make your training more meaningful, just leave it to me. Can I get you two to wait here for a moment? Instructor Reen? Is he... Oh, right, I have to tell you about that. Remind me after the fight. How the hell did I wind up here? You grumbled doofily, but you were kind enough to help out in the end, were you not? I just thought it would be good to get some exercise in. I'm just here for my benefit, that's all. Instructor Reen, what's... Laura S. Arsaid and Doovely the Swift? Does this mean you're going to have a spar? You got it. You and Wayne are going to fight as a team. That's, I'll finally have the honor of seeing your Schladen School techniques up close, Jessica. One of my dreams have come true thanks to you agreeing to be involved. What's with this arrangement, Instructor Reen? Your 104 military combat fencing techniques adopt the forms of the Arsaid and Vander styles. Indubitably's sword technique, the basics of which she learned from the Steel Maiden, shares many points in common with the Arsaid style. You'll find much more to learn from them than my 8 leaves, 1 blade style. And the same can be said for Jessica's Schladen School techniques, of course. Schladen School is a bit of a tongue twister there. Yes, that's exactly right. Makes sense, this is probably the ideal type of training for us. Seems like a real challenge, but that just means that it's truly worth doing. Let's get started. I won't be going easy on either of you. Nor I. I want to see both of you reach new heights. It'll be the groundwork for your future development. Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Now draw your weapons.
Show us the strength that dwells within you.
So what do? Cold Nail, Piercing Blitz. Despite having attained mastery, she still gives training her all, agreed to help with sparring. Extraordinary Warrior and ex-member of the Stalwart are fighting alongside Laura. They have no drops, but they are susceptible to status effects. Something tells me I need Lacrest up. I'm not expecting any arts whatsoever out of them, so let's do Lacrest. So he does have Mercuria. He has a few spells. Let's go LaForte. You jerk!
Got you.
We got delay on one of them.
It's off balance.
So we need to keep count, that's 1.
You're mine! There! You're mine!
There. Got you. Take this.
Sadly, she did delay us. And their debuffs have now expired.
There!
Got you. There.
Laura's on fire. Ah, we're too far apart.
Yeah. Ha. Hiya!
It's only a 7,000 heal, even though the burn didn't. Oh man, she gets 2 of them.
Got you.
Like, they don't even have S-crafts for me to steal turns with.
It's off balance!
That's 2.
Too slow.
So the next one's gonna be their link attack.
You're mine!
Hiya!
Here it comes.
Now, assist me.
Understood!
Wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
You're mine! You're mine!
There. Got you. Ow! Yeah. Ha!
You're mine!
Okay, after this one, we fight until there's only one standing.
Ha!
Ow! There.
I'd prefer to go for Doodly first.
Hiya! Ow!
This
You're
could be it for her.
mine!
There.
Does he do the... Yes, he does. The
You're
finishing blow.
mine!
Impressively done. Ha!
Ha!
Yeah!
Well done. I'm impressed.
Set AP conditions met. That's enough. I think we just about made it. Right, but we were at our limits there. You both kept up marvelously. I suppose you can say that. It's pretty brilliant, you two. Hope you both feel like you got a lot out of this. I did, that was a great help. It was nice being able to identify areas that need improvement. I knew you'd do well with it, Jessica. Must say, the stiffness I felt before the match just completely disappeared. Yeah, I could tell just by watching. Looks like your unconscious absorbed Lauren Dooley's techniques and even Jessica's too. In any case, looks like repetitive training may actually be a counterproductive approach for you. I understand the struggle. Learning to let the tension fade from your shoulders is actually quite difficult. Sometimes you simply must swing recklessly without giving much thought to anything in particular. Thank you, Laura. I'll keep that in mind. You also need to rely on those around you. Take a look around and you'll find yourself surrounded by many capable warriors. It's not a crime to seek their advice. What are you looking at? Don't give me that look who's talking face. I was thinking the opposite, actually. Agreed, I was just thinking that you've changed quite a bit. I know what you're talking about. But it's a bit cute, too. Yes, I agree. Anyhow, you both give me invaluable experience here. Thank you. Got a Zeus gem. That's the Ixion Volt and evasion thing. If I wanted to sacrifice the stuff on Fee, I can get her evasion even higher. So yeah, the thing that I said, hey, remind me about. So here is the Carmelia gem because I went ahead and put the Mars gem here. So notice it says critical rate plus 18%. That is a typo. If you try to remove this thing, you can see it's actually supposed to be 8%. So as a result, yeah, I'd say this is only... It's a preference thing on which is better between this and Carnelia. I gave this to Rain just because I have some crit here. We can try to get a little bit more out of him. That frees up a Carnelia gem for Fee. I also went ahead and made a Diablos gem for Laura. This took up almost all of my time, Sepith. Most of my new U materials also. But she is packing a lot of power here. Next one replaces this one if I can find a good Mirage Quartz. I'm a little torn because I could stick with the Albion Wolf one that gives her 160 art power. But this one does make her a little bit more well-rounded. That's the hard part. I would like there to be a Quartz that actually had a lot of the healing spells on it just so I can swap this out, but... eh. Anyway, we got a note for Wayne. Isn't there supposed to be someone else with a quest here somewhere? Ah, it is here. Kyrie and Senior are searching for medicinal agreements for the main campus. Wait for good news, or we can help. I'm not so sure about that, Starks. That feels a little off to me, so I think I'll lend them a hand. Would you? That would certainly be a huge help. Definitely, I don't mind at all. I'm free right now anyway. Where are they searching right now? Kyrie's on the Hollow Rune Road, and Cindy is on the Parm By Road. Thanks again, Stark. I'll get in touch with both teams as a precaution. So, herbal supplements has started. Good news is they're not forcing me to use anyone in particular, so off to the... Where's Parm By Road?
Got it.
Oh, we found him right off the bat. Need all the time step that I can get right now.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Can also use a couple of U materials.
Yeah.
7,800 Sepith masses. Just need to find Imelda. She's probably back in Crossbell. Look at that herd of monsters. Looks like they got someone surrounded. Come on, we gotta help them. Ada, I'll try to draw the big one's attention. Use that chance to escape. Don't be ridiculous. You won't stand a chance against that thing. If one of us needs to escape, it's you. Aw, come on. I always wanted to play the Knight in Shining Armor. I just didn't know it would hurt this much. Anyway, I'll do my best to create an opening. You get ready to run.
Second form, Gale!
It's Directorine, I don't believe it. Cindy, you think you can cover us? Sure, these monsters are nothing compared to that brute. Can I count on you for backup, Ano? Do you really have to ask?
A worthy opponent.
No palm. Drops a holy chain. I forgot all about that. We could have farmed this or something.
Azure Cleaver! It's off balance!
I
An
was
opening!
curious if she was going to one-shot the little bug.
Weak.
I'm up!
Actually, these are higher level than they were in the past.
It's down! An opening! I'll handle this. It's off balance!
An opening!
My turn.
In case you're wondering, I did put emblem back on Laura. I didn't point it out while I was in the little screen,
I'm
but
going.
it was there.
Let's go!
Right.
I'll handle this.
Right. My turn. Ha. Yeah.
Let's go! Ha! Now!
An opening!
Yes. Now it's mine. Yeah. Threat eliminated. Sheesh.
Got
I must
fully chained.
continue to train.
Now we have her new S-Craft True Radiant Blade. Okay, looks like we're safe. Seriously, I can't thank you guys enough. No problem. How's the hunt for materials going? We just found what we were looking for when we got attacked. We were looking for Bear's Claw, a medicinal herb native to Laburel that grows in damp environments. You may remember that from Sky 1. That's where we find Master Cryon, if I remember correctly, who gave me so much trouble. The conditions in plant life around here are similar to Laburel, so it seemed like a good place to look. It's close to the river, so there's plenty of moisture in the soil. Bear's Claw, huh? I remember hearing about that in Celtic back when I was a student. For me, it all came rushing back when Kyrie said he needed a spiky herb that looked like an animal claw. I remember Freddy found some when we had field exercises in Sutherland. How about that? You good, Ada? I was just thinking they may have misjudged you a little. But however noble your intentions may have been, I don't think much of your knight in shining armor act. Do you think I can't handle myself just because I'm a woman? Come on, you know I didn't mean it like that. I think I'd say most of the girls I know are better at fighting monsters than I am. How very enlightened of you, Sydney. No, really. Truly, yours is a mind free from prejudice. I'm baffled as to how you can still be single. Why do you have to go there? For what it's worth, I am grateful. You actually say something nice to me? Must have been your imagination. This is fun to watch. Yes, they're quite in sync, aren't they? It's a good way of putting it. Thank you again for rescuing us, Instructor Schwarzer. We'll head back to the Durflinger so we can synth up some supplies. Can you let Kyrie and the others know we're alright? Sure, leave it to us. No, you bums can call on your way back. Do I look like an operator or something? I want to go pop that one over there real quick. While we're out here. I'm gonna try the entrance first, see if they're here. And of course he is here, he's just way up there. Are these worth it or can I just bite them? You will be the determining factor. Aw, man, we can't even bike anyway. That sucks. I think that's the gorilla over there. Yep. Let's pop this real quick. Have to approach from the other side for that one. Hey, isn't that Kyrie from the branch campus and Fritz from the main campus, if I'm not mistaken? Looks that way. There it is. It's gotta be Zamurian moss, the same kind the church uses in special medicines. So this is what we've been looking for. Never have picked it out as anything special by myself. Sure is good to have an expert on the team. This all took longer than I expected, but at least we're done. This doesn't look good. We have to do something. Stay back, Kyrie. You only get in the way. Find some place safe to hide. I'll take care of this. But... not so fast. I'll take you on. Wait, I can help. Fritz, be careful. I really messed up this time. Fritz, Kyrie, you take on that monster. We'll handle this one. Yes, instructor.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Okay, this one I actually do have to scan.
Now!
An opening! Let's go! It's off balance!
An opening!
Got it. It's my turn.
Okay, now
Analyzing
we can try
enemy
to break
unit.
it for real.
Weak. Now. Attack.
We're gonna fall a little short.
I'll handle
hold off
this.
on this turn. Drops a heat up super rare of all things. Magical and from the Dark Ages, armed with a longsword, Paloma Grass has heightened its power even further.
Hit! Now!
An opening!
Yes.
I'm up!
Break.
Let's go!
Going with this one.
Now!
An opening!
I was hoping to...
Got
Oh
it.
well. Let's go over here real quick.
Got it.
My turn.
Got it.
Sacred Shell, Magic Absorption before turns, compared to... Wow. This is horrible. You have to pay 5 for this? Gives you 80 CP. Sure, that's kind of what you're paying for, but still, that sucks. It's a horrible return. This one boosts your evasion. That can be pretty nasty.
Blow
We came
away.
here for this.
My turn. It's down. Attack. It's my turn. There. Now.
I want to use the Zero
It's
Archer because
mine!
Emma would have just evaporated it there.
It's my turn! Ha! Now!
An opening!
Trying to replenish my BP.
Got it. It's down. Attack. It's my turn. Now.
And that's
It's
it.
mine. Thanks for the assist back there, Emma. Oh, you don't
I
need to
don't
thank
know
me
if I'll
for
ever
that.
have a use for the heat up super rares, but we have it if we need it. It's kind of what I'm trying to do with all the gems at the moment. I did give Lauren a college gem, I should also mention. Are you two alright? Yes, I think so. No broken bones here. That's a relief. So were you able to get what you needed? We were, yes, thanks to you all. Fritz, you okay? I'm fine, it's just I was pretty damn useless back there. I showed no respect for your abilities, failed to properly assess the situation, and charged in like an idiot. Kyrie, I'm really sorry for what I said. If anyone was in the way, it was me. Don't be so hard on yourself, Fritz. We couldn't have defeated that monster without you. Besides, I'm used to people making snap judgments to get the way I look, so don't sweat it. We're good. Kyrie, you might just be one of the strongest people I've ever met. You need to go out and meet more people, dude. I'll be kind of you to keep me out of trouble. It'll be my pleasure. A little bump in the road, but looks like their bond is stronger than ever now. I'm happy for them. Kyrie's grown so much that's almost like he's a different person. Instructor, I haven't had the chance to properly thank you yet. I can't imagine what might have happened if you hadn't shown up. Hey, have Sydney and Ada finished collecting their share? All that's left to do is head back to the Durflinger and prep the new supplies. We'll go with you. Because if we don't, they'll find some way to screw it all up. They returned to the Durflinger. Thanks to Kyrie and the main campus students, they were able to quickly gather the necessary materials. You're the reason we were able to fully maintain our medicine supply. I really can't thank you enough. It's true, we never could have done it without you, Kyrie. Don't mention it, we help each other out in times of need. Come on, man, I told you not to be so formal all the time. Well, I take my hat off to you, Kyrie. And to you as well, Instructor Shores. You truly saved us out there. It was all you, honestly. You guys really gave it your all. By the way, there's something that's been on my mind for a while now. Fritz, are you and Ada, you know? What about me and Ada? Goodness, Sydney, is that what you occupy your time with? There's nothing going on between us. Why don't we drop this topic of discussion and focus a little more on the task at hand? Oh, that's what he meant. Well, it was a very Sydney type of question, wasn't it? You can just consider that one of my unique qualities. Hold on, just listen for a second. That was a little unexpected, but all in all, everyone seems to have grown closer. After that, Kyrie and Sydney went back to the Courage as the arena reported back to Stark. So we get a Zerum powder. I won't lie, I'm exhausted, but I never felt more fulfilled. Finally the chance to put everything I learned into practice. Gotcha, so Ada and Fritz weren't together then. Looks like I still got a shot. I won't disagree with that, but you probably should bring things down a notch, if you know what I mean. Can't believe they both ended up in trouble like that. It's a good thing everyone made it through alright. Sydney seems doing just as well as he always does. So I actually want to go up to the bridge real quick and report some of these, because we probably can rank up and we may get something good. We have the monster exterminations next, which is why I kind of want to do this now.
Making a report? Your rank has increased.
That was actually a big boost.
Your reward.
Valhalla
Courtesy
Master
of the
Course.
Imperial family. Oh my. Seems you had it tough. Until next time, best of luck.
So what does Valhalla do? Oh, there's a fifth? Okay, there's 5 of each now, isn't there? So more HP means more damage. Killing enemies gives you, wow, 18% back. So those guys who do all the annoying spawning crap, you can heavily punish them with this. Now, let's see, that's 9% evasion compared to Sirius, which has 9. So, let me see. Yeah, you can do a dodge tank formation like that. Valhalla with Sirius sub. That would be so painful, man. Like, the only penalty to not doing it the way I am currently with Sirius Aegis is... well, you start with Insight, which makes it easier to dodge. But this just allows you to do like a chain full heal thing. So yeah, how do we want to do this? I'm gonna leave Fee running Sirius Aegis, but I'll set up Kurt with Valhalla Sirius sub. So now he can still do the whole dodge tank thing if need be. He's not going to dodge as well with Valhalla as his... or yeah, he's still 9%, so never mind. It'll be the exact same. He only has 54% evasion compared to Fee, who's rocking, what, 81%. Okay. Aaron Village. We'll do some talking and then some monster busting. We also see what's going on with the hot spring here. There may be something we can do. Thank you for all your hard work. The village is safe now because of you. As Elder, let me offer you my thanks. It's nothing compared to all you've done for us. Always so humble. Just look at Vita. When she came and saw everything was fine, she just up and disappeared. That does sound like her. After I'm done overseeing the barrier repair and hearing reports from the villagers, it'll be time for me to set off as well. Don't worry about things here, just focus on completing your mission. I understand, if you'll excuse me. Those outsider jerks really messed up the village. There's another bullet shell. I can't believe this, I'm gonna clean the crap out of this place. So yeah, we'll just do the atelier real quick. Feels like the loading screen took a little longer there than normal. No one there. I'm just gonna hop over to Lux Lune. We managed to solve the situation thanks to you. You really saved our bacon. Just did what we could. I appreciate it all the same. We'll try to be more careful from here on out. Considering everything that's going on in the world, I should probably have expected there'd be trouble. Come to think of it, the mysterious black-haired girl who wandered into the village a while back did seem to leave behind some warning for us. Wonder if... Nah, never mind. Barrel's a strange, I can never tell what she's thinking. Nothing else is up there? We still talk to the people in the middle of the village and check out the hot springs, so... don't think we're done. So yeah, so I went to pick up, those quartz from Jingo. She mentioned that she sent Cerberus in behind enemy lines, so you can see this is where he went. Oh, to think you'd come at a time like this. We've been in need of a lot of things since the village was attacked. How about we get down to business, Cerberus? There wasn't much damage done to the village, but it's clear we're going to have to rethink our defenses. Imports from the outside world will probably come in handy. I'll need to keep up with the business, So I was wondering if he had anything special to kind of justify it, and no. So you were headed to Aaron, huh? I'm surprised you made it all the way on your own. You're pretty impressive, aren't you? Smarter than some of our teammates, just saying. So yeah, if you want to see the Diablos gem, not Skanda. This is why I made it took up a lot of U material. I had to get the Lost Genesis super rare, so that burned up all my time stuff. What do I need for a Rakan now? I actually could make it. Yeah, I'd say it's worth it. So the one I want to give this to is Laura, to try to get her to bust stuff a little bit more easily with Emblem. Probably should take the one off of her for the meantime, but it's not really that big a deal. Would be nice going for Fee eventually. You really did it. Thank you so much. Again, sorry for causing you all this trouble. Please don't worry about it. I'm just glad we were able to take care of things. He's right. The most important thing is that you're all safe. Right, it's not your individual responsibility. Everyone in the village was negligent here. Now we just need to immediately begin repairing the barrier. Taking time to worry is a luxury we don't have. I'll be doing my part too. Okay, I won't let you down. Yes, just like that. Now, you might want to strengthen the barrier touch so it can detect any hostility in its presence. How am I supposed to do that? The major repairs of the barrier are impossible without this altar. So many adjustments to make, so many different spells to cast, and a lot of it's new for me, too. Oh well, just trudge on. Still, it's super nerve-wracking to have Dahlia breathing down your neck the whole time. Thank you again for your help with those miscreants. Looks like we may finally get some peace here. Still feel uneasy, though. The mystery surrounding Ouroboros makes them different from the other foes we faced in the past. Still, they won't cause any trouble for the moment. You go on ahead and concentrate on the rivalries. If you need anything, just let us know. We'll help you out any way we can. We owe you that much. And real quick, if you want to see, I have 300 times 7 left. 6,000 water, though. was so proud to know his little familiar and the way he protected her. The brave little thing deserves every morsel of the celebratory feast I just made. I trust you kids enjoyed our signature brand of air and hospitality. We certainly have. We took a nice long dip in the fairy springs, too. It's the least we can do to thank you for everything. Stop by again when you have the time. You're always welcome here. Alright. The village was in a real frenzy. I'm glad we were able to sort it out. I admit I'm a little worried about Master's condition. That just means I have to work even harder, though. I want to restart my trade so I can help her. And with that, we're going to hop over to the fairy spring and see who all we need to take. Una Musail Tina Tita. Hoping I can do it from this screen, otherwise I have to go talk to Olivier. And yeah, we need to go talk to him. Fix my team, man. Nice work back there, and here I was hoping to luxuriate in all the pleasures Aaron Village had to offer. No rest for the wicked, I suppose. After all the work you two put in to defend that place, I don't think the wicked label really applies. Say, weren't Agate and Tio with you earlier? They were, yeah, but Heavy Blade's gone back to Legram and Tio left her papers here and headed home. She was a real tizzy, too. Must have a lot of work to get done on top of helping us. Unfortunate, but unavoidable. For now, we can take heart in the fact that we managed to liberate Emma's home from Gilbert and his goons. That is an unqualifiable win. And there's so much to do, young Reen. If you've earned yourself some relaxation, I highly recommend you take it. I'll try at least. Thank you, Your Highness. I heard about what happened in Elster. It sounded truly terrible. Who could have anticipated that the influence of the Great Twilight would have caused this? We may have underestimated the situation. And I need to thank you. We only managed it with everyone's help. I just hope the people of Elster will be able to recover soon. I do as well. Thank you, Reen. Gotta say though, after having stayed undercover the last time we were here, I look forward to being back. So I was still talking about the whole crossbell thing. Okay, we need her and her. Fairy Spring was the third one. Una Musail Tina Tita. Having them in the back should still count. Took the time rusty and stroke of fate, unexpected combination. What a relief. I was so tensed up and worried there for a while. I hear you. I'm just glad we were able to get through this without any major incidents. Agreed. Excellent work, everyone. Well, I can't say I pitched in very much. It was Agate and Olivier who really saved the day, and a lot of credit has to go to Instructor Randy and Tio, too. Tita, your diversionary tactics are perfect. They were the key to the whole operation coming together. Princess Alpha and Elise and Toa, we couldn't have done it without you either. I'm just glad we were able to help out. After all this village has done for you, Reen, I want to repay the favor in some way. Right, wait a second. Since we're all here, why don't we chat about something more interesting? Girls talk, secrets, exciting things. And of course we have Reen as our guest of honor. Your Highness? Alright, I'm clearly the odd man out amongst this group. Elise is one thing, but all of you here. I'm just gonna turn in early, okay? Reen? So you're used to sharing a bath with Elise. Well, I guess that makes sense. It's not a big deal for family to bathe in a hot spring together back where you're from. Well then, why not think of the rest of us as family too, your newly acquired sisters? That suggestion doesn't entirely sit well with me. Come on, Reen, wouldn't it be nice? Right, at the very least we can try to make you blush. I'll think of it as just another mission. We won't get too radical, Instructor, though. Maybe you can really use a good shock or two. Even you, Una? Let's all just try and take things down a notch. Alright, knock it off now, you guys. You know how clueless he can be. Reen, honestly, you make me so mad sometimes for just wanting to go along with whatever others want. What do you mean? Reen's situation is a little dicey, but you reap what you sow. I do know how Elise feels, though. If someone were to try that on Agate when we had a rare chance to be alone together... Thor's Unity, yada yada. Back to the ship to grab the group. Where's Emma at? Oh, she's still in the group. It's Laura I need. Okay, so this is a new area.
My turn.
Grab that. Since I do have Altina with, we can see the treasure chests. Dang it. Yeah, that is one that lets you synthesize and crap.
Isn't this where the railway cannons were brought in? Yes. 4 of them were then used to bombard the city of Ordis.
A battleship was sent to collect them after the dust had settled. At least that's what I heard.
So the wolves died very, very, very fast. I got 4 Tira bombs off them. I don't know what else they dropped because I couldn't scan them in time. I just got some beast flesh from them. I think I have like 99 by now. Okay, that replenishes my depleted time stuff. Probably should say that for the spider in the distance. Usually this is a strong enemy.
There!
The spider can drop poison 2 quartz. That one did not. It just dropped a U material.
Yeah! Let's go in guns blazing!
Elisa and Sharon, I really don't care. We'll come back for that one much later on down the line. I did manage to scan the wolf, I just don't remember what it offered. It wasn't anything impressive. The wolves drop beast flesh. I remember now because that thing, the dragon, just dropped it too. Little anticlimactic. Anyway, we have another chance for some poison stuff up here.
Looks like a real...
Got the poison 2s there, but highlight that fight was Emma dropping
Let's go
Lost
in, guns
Genesis
blazing.
and not much being left afterwards.
Oh, what a wonderful looking treasure chest.
Nightmare 3, I think I used Nightmare 2 on Reen. North Longdog Canyon. We didn't get a chance to really take in the scenery when we were here last. It's pretty breathtaking. You had a long string of Jaeger fights here, if I remember correctly. It's like in the last 5th of the game from Cold Steel 3. Looking good. I'll send it to Rex when I get the chance. We'll send it to him now so we don't forget. I don't know if you actually can miss out on any of this.
Whoa! Here's a look.
I didn't see what the picture was. We can give this out now. A wishing star bell. Odd name, but at least the design is nice. Anyway, why are you giving this to me? Why not? You could wear it on your collar. It's just a little gift, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, well, I suppose there's no harm in accepting it. I'd be glad if you did. 3 arts. So we got the Estelle and Sherazard one earlier. And Lucy is the new one.
Is that a fiend? It looks like the devils mentioned in scripture. There have been a number of sightings recently.
We'll handle it. Elise, Your Highness, please stand back.
A powerful foe. Ready yourselves.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Yidvan. Oh, there's multiple things here. Okay. So
Roar!
only risk losing one. This.
Healing strike!
My turn. Yeah. Weak. Now. Attack. Take that. Let's go.
Yid Vanis is familiar that lurks in its fur, circles around terrified humans, relishing their fear. Drops new materials. See, I actually want to do the sledgehammer here,
My turn.
because this is only a B breaker, so as long as I avoid the one on the edge, I think I can probably
Exterminating.
pop most of them in a moment.
Now. Attack.
Yeah, okay, that wasn't too bad.
Let's go.
We petrified one.
No escape. Hey-ya!
Weak. It's down. Attack. Take that. I'm going.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's go!
Still have to scan that one. But yeah, Laura popped all of those.
Got it.
Let's get this
Shimmer!
going just in case he wants to do that again.
My turn. Weak. It's down. Attack. I'm going. There. Let's go.
Actually, I think I can afford to do the Tricyclone 2 without popping it.
Ready?
I'll handle this. Right.
Okay, now we can
Let's
see what
go.
it's got. That was a Skanda gem, which is the time spells, the Chrono Burst, Break, or Rush, or whatever it is. Extra dimensional monster that despises this world and aims to destroy with the power that rivals the gods, weak to Earth, which Laura can use at the moment. So we will do a Zephyr Tempest real
Move
quick.
away.
It's my turn! Shit! Now!
An opening.
I still have
It's
to
my
scan
turn.
this just to remember. No, who scanned it? Was it
Ha!
Alma? That was-
It's down!
An opening. Let's go.
Yeah, I think it was Emma.
Now.
An opening!
Yes. There. Now. It's mine.
I'm up!
But now we do need to go. We actually have a little time possible.
Huh! It's down!
I'm predicting it's not
An
going to act
opening.
immediately just because we have this delay mod on us.
Let's go. Ha. Yeah. Now. Attack.
I'll handle this.
Yes.
Earth, and then we don't have anything. Water's neutral, so we'll go with that, I guess.
Arcus activate.
It's my turn! Shit!
My turn.
But right here we do need to put the luminary.
Shimmer. Got it.
My turn.
There.
Aw man, that
Let's
bounced
go.
off it. It's probably the enhanced effect.
Huh!
Weak. It's down.
activate!
Let's go. Ha! Tcha!
There!
This has not been shown yet.
I'll handle this.
So, yeah. I don't
my
get the
turn.
materials that could have dropped from those, but does it really
Let's
matter?
go. Yeah! Yeah!
It's my turn.
Crap. Not everything they can cast real fast either. So my best bet is to use
Orcus,
Tira on herself so
activate.
that she is in a safer position. This can freeze, most likely. He actually did freeze Fee.
Unforgivable. I'll handle this. Huh.
Handle it, she did.
Now, let's continue onward.
7 new materials, 2 scanned gems, and a little bit of hardy powder. Oh right, we still have the bonding stuff to do. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break in a moment, as soon as I hop back to the ship. Okay, the time has come to start using the bonding points. So, we're gonna do the hard event priority stuff. Since I did not do the one for Yuna, she automatically is kind of like eliminated by default, but we can head over and do Elise's real quick. Reno, it was pretty tough there in Aaron, wasn't it? Yeah, your help really saved me back there, Elise. What's that? You mean this? My jacket. Now that I think back, I did have you hang on to it for me, didn't I? But it was so ratty and tattered then. How did... Well, I've actually been patching it up little by little in my free time. Still have to put the finishing touches on it, so you'll have to wait just a little longer, okay? Is that right? Thanks a lot, Elise. You just keep taking care of me, don't you? Your siblings had some unspoken agreement, right? Well, when will we be leaving for Crossbell? I should be able to finish it up if we still have a bit of time left before our departure. If we have some time left, huh? Things are going to be getting more intense soon. I mean, you mentioned finishing it up, but the jacket's already pretty much done, right? What do you have left? The belt? Buckle? Something like that? Well, the truth is I made a request for something to some certain individuals. Considering your circumstance, you could say that's something that would be best to have. If I had known things would turn out like this, I would have just taken it to them. Pretty lost here, Elise. Do you mean you need to go to the surface and visit someone or something? That's not even a question. Shall we head for Valimar? Wouldn't now be a good time? Everyone else is resting at the moment. That's true, but I need to mentally prepare myself for handing this over. No, now would actually be a good time. Would you mind taking us down, Valimar? Rhea and Elise went down to the surface and headed to a certain location. Surprisingly, they went to... Wow, so your urgent business was in Aaron? Just when did you get here anyway? I've come down here on occasion to take care of things while you've been away. Thank you both for your help earlier. It would appear that you finished everything then. Let me take a look. Here it is. It's beautiful. This is splendid. I can see the passion in every stitch. You flatter me. It isn't much, really. It's really impressive. Looks picture perfect to me. Just wait until you're wearing it. She really poured her heart into it. It'd be a shame if it got torn up like before, no? Oh. When she resolved to sew it, I gave her a special thread to use, and now we'll be infusing it with magic. Sigyn and Rose, I need your help. Of course. Leave it to us. There we go. Definitely feels as comfortable as before. Maybe more so, actually. You're just saying that. No, he's right. It's really obvious how much love you poured into it. My word, despite all the misfortune that follows you around, Reen, you certainly are a lucky man. That coat should now just be as strong as the black outfit we made. No matter how wild the curse runs, this should be able to stymie its effects. If you want to show your appreciation, wear it often and with pride. Yes, ma'am. I honestly have no idea how to begin thanking you all. Thank you so much, Miss Dahlia, Sigan, and Roselia. It really means a lot. Well, you're welcome. But you did the lion's share of the work, my dear. Hey, quick question. Why did Dahlia get a nice miss before her name, but I'm just plain old Roselia, Oh, I didn't mean... She does have more of a wise old lady vibe than Rose does. That's enough from the peanut gallery. I was about to say that better not be it. We're using a friggin' bonding point for this after all. Thank you, Elise. I really appreciate this. I'll treat it extra carefully. I'd hate to damage it after all the effort that went in. I'm just glad it means so much to you, but you don't need to be that delicate. I'll always be there to mend it for you. But I will say an all-black ensemble, really all-black ensemble, will suit your current hair color much more right now. You think so? Well, I'm not exactly striving to be a fashion icon. I imagine people think I'm already showy enough. Don't be silly. There's nothing wrong with dressing well. And you have to keep all your wardrobe in shape. You have me to keep your wardrobe in shape. Just say the word and I'll get to stitching. Yeah, for sure. Elise's die-hard aesthetic sense is a little concerning. Back to the ship, then. It's just about time to start heading towards Crossbell. Something the matter? I promised myself that after giving you this jacket, I'd finally gather up my courage. Though I'd planned to hand it over a little later than this. Courage? What do you mean? It's been such a long time since we first met. For quite a bit of it, I really thought you were my biological brother. But as I grew a little older, I eventually understood that you were adopted into the family. Looking back, I realized just how cold I was to you for a time. Now that you mention it, when you started at staying astride, as you began keeping your distance, it really took me by surprise. I know, I just wasn't able to manage my emotions at that age. They were so overpowering. I was worried they might blurt out something that can't be unsaid, so I kept you at arm's length. I'm sorry, Reen, for hurting your feelings while I was so focused on protecting mine. There's no need for apologies, Elise. We were a lot younger then. Wait a second, what do you mean by blurting out something that can't be unsaid?
You're my family. My brother. I love you, Reen, but there's more to it than just that.
You've already been through 2 rivalries, and your life is still in danger from one moment to the next. Arian Road awaits you in Crossbell. You'll eventually have to face Prince Cedric, Rufus, Chancellor Osborne. I worry so much about you, Reen. Sometimes I don't think I can even take it, but we're together right now. When I realized I might lose you any day, I decided that my fears about telling you the truth paled in comparison. Elise?
I love you, Reen. As more than just your sister. I've fallen for you in every way I can. Perhaps it started the very first day we met.
This isn't a joke, is it? Of course it isn't. Do you think I'd say something like that as a joke? No, I was just making sure. No, I was teasing you there. Come on, Reen, we better hurry. We better get back to the ship. Hold on, Elise. It wasn't easy for you to come out with that, but now that you've confessed your love to me, you're just going to act like nothing happened? Weren't you expecting some sort of response from me? I didn't bring this up because I was looking for an answer out of you. I just thought it'd be nice to share my feelings with you, even if nothing comes of it. I don't want to have any regrets, and you should act in a way that won't leave you with any either. What I want for you is to never give up on yourself, and to follow your heart with who you choose to love rather than be led by guilt. Oh. Thank you, Elise. I'm still not sure how I would feel, to be honest. It's going to take some time for me to process what you shared. But your message has pierced deep. That's all I can ask for. Reen returned to the ship with Elise, slowly digesting what she told him. He changed back into his black clothing from before in order to keep his newly mended jacket in pristine shape. Oh, we got the original hair color back. Okay, who else do we have? So we already spoke to her about that, so we'll do hers. Elisa? It may be too risky for the courage pseudoplot, of course, for Rura at the moment. But if we use Valimar instead? Elisa then gratefully accepted Reen's rather convincing proposal. After inviting Sharon to come along with them, the trio had Valimar take them to Rura via the Spirit Path. What a relief. I'm so glad to see you're alright, Miss Elisa. And you too, Sharon. I had heard you quit, but here you are. I'm sorry for worrying you guys, and I apologize for all the complications I've surely caused. We'll hear none of that. You two are the reason business here in the 4th Division is as stable as ever. I've also been in contact with Chairman Arena. We're to investigate something regarding the 5th Division, correct? Yes, and if my intuition is correct, we should be able to flush out everyone involved with the plan we discussed earlier. We've taken control of the internal network and would greatly appreciate your assistance in this endeavor from here on. Of course, we'll take care of anything you need. Right, we'll show you the full capabilities of the 4th Division. By the way, you wouldn't be Miss Elisa's you-know-what, would you? Hey Dios, what's wrong with you? Do you know how to read a room? Well, it looks like we're all set to go. We'll leave you guys to it then. 4th Division really comes through in a pinch, huh? They truly are most excellent, each and every one. The only thing they dedicate themselves to more than the work is learning all the details of their beautiful general manager's love life. Let's just leave the topic for another day. We have an investigation to get to, don't we? Thanks to the vigorous efforts of the 4th Development Division, the group managed to gather information on the company's internal activities. With Lisa and Sharon working together and Reen offering his input as well, the group eventually drafted a hypothesis of sorts. The crux of being the 5th Development Division as it stood in official capacity was just a front. It did not operate as a standard division, but rather as one in the shadows, maneuvering and directing members from each of the other divisions in secret. This seemed all too possible, given that numerous members up across departments had confirmed to be engaging in mysterious and inexplicable acts. Further, they discovered several employees were currently on leave of some sort, some of whose whereabouts were completely unknown. With this intel in hand, Lisa made an official report as General Manager to Chairman Arena. The group then developed plans to amend the issues so as to prevent any underhanded activity from harming operations. That sure was a lot to go through. Definitely, but it sounds like things went just about as well as you could hope for, right? I wasn't surprised to hear that most of the employees wrapped up in this mess were struggling with debt or other hardships. It's never a nice thing to see, but investing such thorough attention and discussion into the situation really brought things back to normal. Yeah, though it'll probably take a while to clear things up for everyone since there were so many staff involved. Still, even if things aren't 100% up to par yet, I can tell we're moving in the right direction. I'm sure. You know, Elisa, I think this is the happiest I've seen you all day. Oh? Yeah, to be honest, I was having all kinds of weird thoughts for a while. Just got so worked up over one thing to the next. But after what happened with the Spectral Moon Mirror and the Gargantua, I managed to solidify my determination. No more doubts. Well, I guess Sharon coming back and reconciling with Mom played a big part in it too, but that sounds pretty self-centered, doesn't it? I don't think it sounds that way at all, Lisa. Or maybe drawing near, but if the Rhineford Group re-established itself as the upstanding company it once was, it would inspire all sorts of people. Depending on how things develop, it's possible this war might not last long without an increase in arms production. That's true, of course, we'll still have to contend with all the complications the National Mobilization Law throws our way. But all the technicians and engineers out there do have their own ideas and dignity to uphold. If this incident causes a stir, it's sure to be a source of hope to them and whoever else may need it. Thank you, Reed, for bringing me this far. Don't mention it, all I did was open the Spirit Path. You don't need to be so modest, you're the real reason, Rain. It's the courage you gave me time and time again that's made this all possible. Facing Sharon and Mom, being ready to confront the man who used to be my father. All of it, so thank you. I couldn't be happier to be here at your side. Elisa? Do you remember the talk we had during the maintenance checkup a while back? That. I never ask anything unreasonable of you. I know how complicated things are, trust me. But it wasn't impossible to take the first steps to rebuilding a massive company like Rhineford. You've even begun to patch things up with Sharon as well as between you and Arena and the others. So I can have my hopes at least, right? Because I can see the light our relationship has. Warm and welcoming and waiting for us to take a chance.
Reen. Yeah, I feel exactly the same way. As long as we believe, We'll never lose sight of that light.
Sharon soon returned and offered kind words to Reen and Elisa. They then headed back to the Courageous 2 together after saying their goodbyes to the 4th Development Division. So yeah, the other girls confess to him, but he confesses to Elisa. Wonder if they want you to have a specific relationship. Okay, I see the front deck. Or wait, the Emma's over here. So this is the spell that her mother had. Oh, crud. She had a thank you right there for the village. I skipped over it. Crap. So here's the magic charm thing. Sure, I'll take you up on that since you're offering, I mean. Don't worry, it's no trouble at all, really. It's better if we didn't do it here, though. Shall we go someplace else? I have expected you to take us to the atelier like before. Well, I'm actually prohibited from using it for the time being, after that incident we had before, that is. But this spell isn't dangerous like last time. You can rest easy, I assure you. Well, I should hope so. It is just a magic charm, after all. That smell, it's Aran flower, isn't it? It is. The scent of Aran flowers can enhance the potency of the charm. Though it's also known to induce a few other effects as well. Other effects? Enough about that. Let's begin, Reen. Could you lean forward a bit just like before? Got it? I didn't get duped into this again, did I? Don't think too hard about it. It's only a magic charm, remember? Alright, here we go.
By your side, fair land and sea.
What is this? What you're seeing, Reen, is neither your consciousness nor mine. It's a crossing of both, a state of being not unlike that of a dream. I think I understand, it's kind of an out-of-body experience. But what's with the way we look? These are just our astral forms, Reen. Like I said, don't think too hard about it. Things might get a little embarrassing from here. Bear with me for just a bit longer, okay?
Dolly takes feeling me.
This sensation, where have I felt it before? Mom, but not just Lucia. Reen? Reen? Well, good morning. Did you have a nice rest? So that's what happened. I fell asleep just like that. Did you carry me all the way here? Wasn't that hard? A bit, perhaps, but never mind that. How are you feeling? Well, my body and mind feel totally refreshed. It's almost as though I've been completely reborn. My compliments to your mom. This charm was incredible. It's originally one of the witch's lullabies, from what I understand. Mother used it as a base for her own unique version. She designed it so it could be used not only for children, but also for family and those you hold dear. She wanted to use it on a human from the outside world, my father. That's when... I get it. That said, that astral form caught me off guard too. It's a little embarrassing to be sure. I guess it really is something best kept for family members. No, that part was likely one of the effects of the Aran flower. See, by elevating our thoughts toward one another, it ends up bringing out our heart's deepest...
Wait, no! It's not what you think! That wasn't my intention!
After waiting for Emma to settle down, Reen left the sickbay alongside her. That one was kinda lame. Okay, front deck, I see Altina. The Black Workshop is completely deserted. We don't know why, but this could be our chance to investigate it. Right. Let's go. Black Workshop. We need to consider the risks, but there's a lot we could potentially gain by checking it out. Let's fill everyone in first, then get in contact with George. Understood. I'll tell everyone right away. Reen briefed those on board about the situation and received approval for the plan to investigate the Black Workshop. As a precaution, the small team tasked with infiltrating the facility was to be supported by the Courageous too. Altina and Crow contacted George. He headed to the workshop using a teleportation gate that he had secret access to. So this is the Black Workshop. Used to be the Gnome's HQ, huh? They might still be using it in some capacity, you never know. Angelica, do you remember the last time we were here? Clear as day, the mask didn't mess with my memories from that time. You guys had to take on the Chanceoid, the Steel Maid, and the Blazing Demon all at once. It was crazy. But now all is still and quiet. Frankly, it's unsettling. Not a soul in here besides us feels abandoned. These conditions are ideal for us. We can conduct our investigations without interference. Okay, we'll go to the S-Weapon Lab. Been curious about the origins of my Berserker and Shirley's Testarossa. When we met in Stargazer's Tower, we were enemies. Now we're working together. Who would have thought? Yeah, feels odd. Don't stab me in the back, please, Dooley. Or she called her Doovie. Don't come up with pet names for me. As for us, we'll go check out the combat shell in the Zauber Soldai research lab. Maybe Albrecht left behind his research notes or something. You're going to the Homunculus lab, correct? Will you be okay? Yes, I've been there once before when we came to save Instructor Reen. It's where Milliam and I were born. Maybe there's still something to learn there. Yes, maybe. Let's see what we can find. The Courageous 2 will be patrolling the area around you. Return at once if you're in danger. We'll be waiting here. Let us know if anything goes wrong. Alright, everyone knows what to do, so let's get started. I think I know what these are. Originator Zero Series incubation tanks. Test subjects which failed to become Milliam or me. They were discarded when we were born. That's disgustingly cruel. The D therefore G cult was researching something similar a few years ago. Instructor Reen? What the? An OZ Mirage. It's an archaism manufactured at the Black Workshop based on Ouroboros' designs. Seems to be inactive. Perhaps it malfunctioned, and they left it behind when they moved to a new base. Huh? I regret the things I did when I was escaping before. I didn't do anything with this particular unit, but still. I feel sorry for it left like this. Let me at least lean it against the wall. Instructor? What's this white capsule? It doesn't look like an incubator. I noticed when we were here last. Because it's in this area, it must have been involved in the Originator Zero series research. It's deactivated and locked. Something about it bothers me, but it's like we'll find out more just by looking at it. But why does it seem so familiar? Empty tanks? Wait, OZ, wait, 73 and 74, that's... Yes, these are the tanks where Milliam and I were grown.
So this girl's my sister, huh? Sorry, I don't know if we'll remember this, but when you get outside, let's make sure to meet up and play together, okay?
How odd. This place is so lifeless and desolate. And yet it fills me with nostalgia somehow. It's completely normal, Altina. It reminds you of your sisterly bond with Milliam. Yes, I suppose that must be it. That bond was once the only thing I knew I could trust. Both Milliam and I were created for the sole purpose of becoming the sword. This knowledge was hidden from us and sealed deep within our memories, but we always sensed it. That's why I envy Milliam. Altina? She sacrificed herself to protect those dear to her, even though it meant her becoming the sword.
I must protect. I must. Reen, Yuna, Kurt, Muse, Ash, William, everyone.
That's what I wanted too. I wasn't afraid of what might happen to me. I'm sure this is precisely how Milliam felt as well. Although the Milliam the spectral moon mirror showed us had regrets.
Guess I should say sorry, though, for not being strong enough. I wanted to be able to say, I saved the day, that I helped protect everyone. But I never thought I'd cause you guys all this grief instead.
I finally understood that myself. It dawned on me when you saved me at the Isengard mountain range the other day. Oh? I appreciate the sentiment, but please don't do that again. Talk things through with someone. Don't just rush out on your own. I see. I was really panicked. Yes, I'd never seen that much fear in your eyes before.
It seems that even someone as dependable as you has a vulnerable side. So, during those moments of weakness, I want to be the one to protect you.
That's kind of you. You've changed a lot, Altina, though I'm not really sure if I played a role in it. I'm really impressed by how you've grown. But thank you. I'm honored that you care so much about me, Altina. You're welcome. What's the matter? It's nothing, I'm experiencing an emotion I find difficult to put into words. It's different from what I feel toward Yuna or Kurt. How do I say it? It's joyous, but a bit suffocating, and there's warmth and excitement as well. Is this familial affection? Camaraderie? I've read about various kinds of love. Is this the same kind that Elisa and Elise feel toward you? I don't know. Maybe it's best if you take it easy. I'm sure you'll figure it out for yourself in time. I mean, you still have a lot to learn about feelings and stuff. Take it one step at a time.
Instructor, it would seem you're trying to hide something. Perhaps you'd like to share? Or is your mind filled with inappropriate thoughts?
Huh? Of course not. It's true that she's becoming more emotionally mature. I'm both happy and concerned thinking about her future. Reen and Altina joined the team members to search the other areas, and they all returned to the ship through a portal. They didn't find the information they were after, but at least they discovered how many new Zauber soldats, Combat Shells, and Originaire Zero Mirage units had been produced. Furthermore, they realized it was highly possible that the Black Workshop was moved to an entirely new location. Okay, I didn't even notice Fee was right there. She's next, then. We've used, what, 3 points? 4, looks like. Reen, got time to spare? Something I want to take care of before we head to Crossbell. No, this is going with that keepsake of cigars. Guess you're going to go down to the surface. I wouldn't mind tagging along wherever you're headed. Thanks. How about this place? This would have been just outside the southern limits of Hummel. Rather than putting it right inside Hummel, we gotta show some manners. This should be far enough, though. It's only temporary. You really think this is okay? Yeah, Leo and Zeno have already finished paying their respects. Wish I could smoke with them. But whenever I ask, they look at me like I sprouted wings. Maybe it's a generational thing. Not a lot of women used to smoke in their day. It's probably all it is. Still, it kind of feels like a waste to throw this whole box away. Do you mind if I have one? I don't really know if it'll count, but I'd like to try. I didn't know you smoked, Reen. I don't. This will be my first time. Sharing with a youngster like me probably wouldn't mean anything to Rutger. Don't say that. Do you know how to do this? I think so. You snip the end first, right? Way to be a bad role model, Reen. You're inhaling too much. Boss always said that was a rookie mistake. Don't try to pull the smoke down into your lungs. Just let it drift around inside your mouth a little. Okay. Gotta be honest, I don't know what people see in this. Yeah, it's not for everyone. We can give the rest of the boss some other time. Hey, how about you let us in on this? Zeno, Leo, everyone. Sorry, we didn't know if we should interrupt. We figured it'd be worth paying our respects anyhow. Thank you. Guess you did know him for a long time, too. In that case, mind if I join the party? Huh? You guys. Figured you'd show up eventually. Did you come all the way from Ortis? Sure did. We came to share one last drink with the Jaeger King. I brought along a bottle of his favorite bourbon. Nice. What do you say, Fee? Thanks for coming. We've got cigars if anyone wants one. Hey, what are the chances I can get you to pass some of that stuff over to me? None for you, young miss. Hey now, you're still underage. Show a little restraint. Yeah, Uncle Sigmund would kill me if he found out. I didn't expect people in this line of work to be so strict about this kind of stuff. You'd be surprised. They got their own code to stick to. Everyone passed the time reminiscing about the Jaeger King. Eventually, everyone except Reen and Fee had said their farewells and left. He sure did touch a lot of people's lives. Even members of Nidog and the Northern Jaegers might be coming by later. Yeah, he might have even had more connections than Sarah's dad. Not that all of them stayed friends. He made his fair share of enemies, too. But even that was just business. Never met anyone who disliked him personally. Fee?
I'm alright. Just got some smoke in my eyes is all. Besides, it almost feels like it's the boss hugging me.
Really? No, I'm lying. You might smell like smoke too, but being here with you is totally different. It's hard to describe. It's kind of relaxing and exciting all at once. Oh, that's a surprise.
You doofus. What did I just tell you?
Right, I'll do my best. Is this disrespectful to Ruker's memory? I'll apologize later, I promise. Yeah, some of these second scenes suck. Okay, is anyone left? I'm not seeing any hearts listed. Let's spend some time with our main man, Crow. Where is he? Oh, all the way over here. Got everything I need. Crow or Dina, are the two of you going somewhere? Yeah, it's just a little thing I need to take care of. Something I want to handle before the next rivalry. Something to take care of, huh? I mean, it's not the biggest thing in the world, man. Just some personal business. We're all trying to put things in order by the next rivalry, so you gotta make sure that you're all prepared too, alright? If you're heading down to take care of anything, just let me know, okay? What kind of business do you have to take care of? I have to admit I'm curious. Mind if I go with you, Crow? We're gonna be hanging out there fighting together, so I want to make sure you got all you're firing on all cylinders. Rain. Keep in mind it's not the fun kind of errand. It might be a good opportunity, though. I know they've been on your mind after all. Ooh. You'll figure it out soon enough. Alright, hurry up and get ready then. I'll be waiting here. Once Reen was ready, they set off from the Courageous Two with two Divine Knights. They decided to visit various regions to help Crow with his tasks. The Cathedral at St. Ark. What does he need to do here? There she is, just like I heard. Sorry, but can you wait a bit? Adios. Please find a way to forgive my grandson, Michael. It doesn't absolve his crime, but he was truly concerned for his country. I just pray that he can rest in peace. I pray for the same. What was that? These are his. Michael! Michael! Is it okay I just handed those over? I'm in no position to be forgiven, so on to the next. cycle. Where have I... Damn fools, a lot of them. Get into this whole war. Red Constellation, Nidog, and even the former Northern Jaegers? What a mess. If only the boss and everyone could have... Sorry I couldn't get revenge. Huh? But it's good you survived. Take care of yourself, yeah? That's what he would have wanted. Vulcan, is this the boss's tag? Hey, you! Right then. Just gotta wait for someone to get in touch now. Sure. Piece together now, Crow. This is about them, isn't it? After returning to Valimar, Rena and the others received an unexpected message. George. Hey, Rena, I should have known you'd get involved in this too. After I heard from Crow, I thought it might be a good time to reach out. Good thing you're still using your old number. So does this mean you found her? Yep, you're gonna have to make do with a voice call though. Here, I'll patch you through. Hello, can you hear me alright? It's her. Good to hear from you again, Scarlet. Same here, see? Crow, sorry. Still getting used to that. Never thought we'd get a chance to talk again. That's what she looks like. If you're wondering why they didn't show her, she has a different uniform now since she's a member of the... Well, she's a squire in the Grail Knights under Wazy. I don't know if we'll see her in black. I highly doubt it. It's gonna have to be like some sort of crossover game where we finally get to see her again. As for Rena, I guess we haven't spoken in a while either. Not since Berea Hard. Glad you're alright. Thought you'd still be locked up somewhere in cruising. What can I say? This is business as usual for me. Right now I'm operating outside the Empire on board a Merkaba. You mean as a Growlsritter? Apparently uses Flux's influence to have her released into protective custody. The Church took her past as a squire into account and allowed her to work as a kind of penance for her role in the Civil War. Wow, Eustace really came through. Can't imagine it's all footsies and tea parties, you being a former terrorist and all. It was pretty tough at first, but it's better now. Father Wazy and that Bald Knight are actually pretty reasonable when you sit down and talk to them. Some of the recruits here joined up around the same time as me, and they're interesting people here, so I'm not bored at all. That's great. Glad to know you're doing alright. I won't pretend I was a little discouraged when I found out Osborne had survived, but I was able to get past that and find a new path forward thanks to all of you. You have my gratitude. Right. Crow, I heard all about what you've been doing. Let's both do our best, not for revenge, but for them, and for the world too. Of course, let's do this thing right. So those people that we saw back there, were they really related to those in the Imperial Liberation Front? Yeah. Doing that's always been on my mind ever since I got my memories back. It's the least I can do to make up to the palace who went to Gehenna with me. I managed to find some people who knew Vulcan and Gideon, so I just decided to go forward with it. I see, though I have to say I'm surprised that the Church took her in. And that other guy, he must have had a lot of things on his mind. Well, in any case, it feels like I'm tying up some loose ends. Don't have to worry about it anymore in my final moments. Crow. Now I guess it's more like this is just the beginning, isn't it? They're back. Reen, Crow. Sheesh, where exactly did you two wander off to? Toa, Angelica? There's always a place and people to return to, even for us. For everyone's sake, including those who died, it's not over yet. We have to see it through to the end, and make it back alive no matter what. I guess you're right. First, there's the coming rivalry. We have to succeed. I'm kind on you, partner. Right. Afterward, they were met by Toa and Angelica and made it back safely to the Courageous. Once the Divine Knights were on board, they again set off. So we're getting close. If I put a little bit more effort into it, we could do it, but... yeah, not good for effort. Next up is Ash, because I really don't want to do Duvali. Didn't really care for Ash either, but if push comes to shove, I'm taking Ash over Duvali. So this is about his friend who's trying to revive the gang Fafnir. If it's going to be bugging you anyway, why not see what he has to say? You must at least have an inkling as to why he wants to talk to you, right? Well, yeah, if I consider the circumstances surrounding the guy. Still, though. You have more reason to tie up loose ends now, right? To make sure you don't regret it down the line. I'll be there alongside you, of course, as your instructor and as a fellow member of Class 7. Man, Teach, you just love nosing down people's drama, don't you? I get what you're saying, though. Can't really move forward when you're knee-deep in yesterday's bullshit. Alright, bring on Valmarsh, Schwarzer. I want to settle this. You got it, Ash. Ash called Brad back to talk. They met at Deckens and Raquel, and Brad told Ash everything. Ash. I'm glad you're here, and you too, Instructor. Just thought I'd drop by. You've got some nerve calling me up after bringing back Fafner and trying to sell me out. I feel so bad about that. It's like I was possessed or something. And I couldn't think of anyone else who could help us with this. Please help me, I don't know what to do. Seems like things are pretty serious. Alright, we'll hear you out. So you and your friends committed blackmail and other misdemeanors. In the shadows was your informant Miguel. Yeah, that's basically it. At first he was just doing stuff like showing us the perfect places to extort people, but then he made me do all sorts of stuff because I owed him or something. I had to bring some product from Ordis without the Imperial Defense Force busting me. You mean... sounds pretty sketchy. Yeah, and recently he's been asking for some pretty major stuff. To top it all off, we almost got dragged into some shady business of his not too long ago. If this keeps going on, we're seriously gonna end up at the point of no return. I get it. So we had you move some product, huh? Ash. It's nothing, alright. Long story short, you realize the error in your way is because you're in way over your head and you're scared. Now you know how stupid you were to bring Fafnir back and do whatever the hell you want right before the war, huh? So what? Is there something wrong with me realizing that? It's just you went off to join that military academy and then I heard you shot the Emperor of all people. So this old dude told me I could be a top dog around town and I thought, yeah, why not? Looks like the curse worked its way in with people with all that emotional turmoil. Yeah, I get it. I'm the reason why. Probably for that moron, too. In that case, I gotta set things straight, huh? Ash, are you okay? You look like you're back to normal. Well, back to being a goofball. Don't worry about it. Leave the rest to me, Brad. I'll talk it over with the old man. I've got some stuff I want to ask him myself anyway. You do? Anyway, we'll have you be of use here. Got it? Let's go look for some clues. Reed and Ash began asking around about Miguel. The rumors they heard pointed to him being somewhere outside town with a new shipment of goods. Eventually they tracked him down. Alright, that should be enough. Raquel's punks ain't gonna use more than this. About time we move on. Well, that ship back to town should do it. Oh, where are you planning on scuttling off to next? What the Ash? And the Ashen Chevalier? How's it hanging, Miguel? Been a while since that whole cleaning thing. You've been helping out with Brad and the others. Hello, Miguel. I haven't seen you since our old field exercises. Hope you realize I'm not gonna let you get away with anything that might put young people in danger. Now, we'd like you to tell us about whatever it is you brought here from Ordis. I don't know what Brad's been telling you, but you've got me all wrong. I seek out young people with potential and teach them the value of hard work, that's all. Shipping these things is just another aspect of that. A gun? So this is your new product, huh? It's an old Rhineford model. I'm guessing there's more in the container. That's right, I've got contacts in the military who've helped me build up a decent stash little by little. I mean, no one knows for sure what's going to happen to the world after this war starts, so you gotta be prepared. Savvy folks from all over the continent are already putting together hidden weapon caches. The way I see it, I could make a fortune supplying them with the kind of high-quality arms they'll be needing. That's really low. Wait, so you're a war profiteer now? That's a pretty drastic change from when you only dealt in information. Not to mention how fast you get all these weapons together all on your own. I figure that wouldn't be possible without the right connections and know-how. What aren't you telling us? Now that you mention it, something does seem off. It's simple, really. I wasn't always an informant until a little more than 10 years ago I was a merchant working a different kind of market. Some of the secret supply routes I learned from about back then are coming in handy now, that's all. Now I'm done talking, you gonna let me through or what? Can't keep my customers waiting. What is it, Ash? Don't go making any sudden moves. Look, Miguel, I don't give a rat's ass where you go next, but there's one thing I gotta ask you first. Now we were done here. Was it you? Were you the one who got me out of Hummel? Hey, where's this coming from? Ash, do you mean? 14 years ago, a merchant helped me escape from Hummel and into Raquel. By the time I was old enough to understand, the merchant already disappeared, and I had no idea where he went. But what you just said just now, that you were a merchant more than 10 years ago, well, things just clicked. Now I see. How long have we known each other, Miguel? From my first days in Raquel, from when I got adopted, since I could remember, basically. You were involved with all of that, weren't you? I mean, you weren't exactly a good influence. You even sold me out to the Jaegers that one time. I always thought that you were one of the most deadbeat pieces of crap around. But you still showed up at Mom's funeral and made a donation. That just felt so out of place for a small-time crook like you. I figured you must have had some ulterior motive. But looking at it now, I can't help but wonder if you felt some kind of an obligation toward me. If I got it wrong, go ahead and set me straight. When did you get so sharp, kid? I wanted to take this to the grave, but I guess my secret's out. It's true, then. Every word. 14 years ago, I was peddling my wares out by Parm. If I hadn't stopped for a smoke that night, I might never have met you. Whoa, take it easy, kid. What are you doing out on the road by yourself? Was that a gunshot? How's going on? This can't be good. Come on, kid, let's get you out of here. I grabbed you and put you on the first train I could find. But you wouldn't say a damn word to me even after we got to Raquel. Didn't know what to make of that. I thought maybe you had mixed up in some bad business, and then the soldiers came for me. I don't know how they found out, but they knew I'd helped you get away. Forget about everything that happened that night and ditch the kid. You'll be helping secure the future of the Empire. It's in your best interest to comply. We can pay whatever you want. Not a bad deal, huh? A deal, huh? Sounds like more like a threat. They were trying to cover up what Osborne did to Hummel. Hate to sound heartless, but I was eager for any excuse to get rid of you. So I took their mirror and gave you to one of the hostesses at my favorite club. I knew she wouldn't put you out on the street. She was quite the woman, taking in a kid she knew next to nothing about and raising you as her own. You're telling me. So you see, I didn't really do anything that bad. I got you away from Hummel in one piece and even set you up with a new family. Was it so much for me to collect a little compensation in return? Yeah, that's all there is to it. I cut my ties to you and got on with my life. Our past doesn't mean shit to me right now. You're nothing but some punk who's standing in the way of me and my business. So damn it, why can't I pull the trigger? You're a traitor, a criminal. You shot the Emperor, for crying out loud. No one's gonna miss you. I took the damn money. I washed my hands of you. You're nothing to me, nothing. So why can't I? So that's it. Guess that explains the sudden shift in your business model. I knew you're not gonna admit it, but when you took that deal, it messed you up on the inside. You knew it was wrong. You've been carrying that guilt with you ever since. That's what the curse wormed its way into your heart and turned you into a real crook. The hell are you talking about? Don't act like you know me. If I'm wrong, then why do you look like you're in so much pain? It's written all over your face, moron. You've been running from your sins all this time, but you can't just let them go. Ash, to be honest, I don't really give a shit how far you fall. But there's something you should know. Right up until she passed, Mom was still smiling. She said it was a blessing having me in her life. Go figure, right? She also told me she wished she could thank the guy who brought us together. And I feel the same. I wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for you, and I wouldn't change a thing about the time I had with my mom. Well, it might have been nice if she'd been a better cook, but you can't win them all. As far as I'm concerned, my hometown isn't Hummel, it's Raquel, the town you brought me to. One of these days, I'll find a way to pay you back for everything you've done for me. I don't regret joining the academy or trying to find out about my past. That was my own choice. Because then I got to meet Kurt, Philly, Bunny, Phony Locks. They're not a bad bunch. Hell, even some of the instructors are okay, I guess. So I figure I gotta at least say thank you. Not just for me, but for Mom, too. The curse, it's... For a kid who couldn't talk at first, you sure grew up to have quite a mouth on you. Look at me, getting all sentimental. I feel like such a chump. But hey, all this goes as far as you getting me off the streets. Huh? Leading Brad astray and selling me out during the field exercises? Now that's a different story. I think you got a little debt to be paid, you feel me? That ought to straighten the shit out. Man, that felt good. You're enjoying this a little too much. Hope this did you some good, Ash. Though now free from the curse, Miguel and Brad still had plenty of crimes to answer for. After turning them over to the authorities, Rain summoned Valimar to return him and Ash to the Courageous 2. You had me worried there for a minute. Glad it all worked out. Trust me, I was just surprised to find out Miguel's the guy I owe my life to. At least now I feel like I can let the past go. Well, that's good. I'm happy for you. Right? Right, enough sappy shit. Let's get back to the others. Fair enough, Ash. Fair enough. So we get the Ash note. Except for the bonding points, next up is going to be going to Crossbell, but I'm going to have to do that in a different video. For most of the videos recorded in this game day prior to this point, I will go ahead and tell you guys, I'm having an allergic reaction, my vision's blurry, that's why it's a little hard for me to read. In case you're wondering why I'm making so many mistakes while reading, I have to stop. I basically can't see what's next, I have to take a moment. So I'm going to go ahead and just go to sleep, and hopefully I'll be able to see more clearly in the morning. But that is it for now, folks. I don't know if I'm going to divide this up because it was a mess to record. It just did not allow itself to be organized due to how the events were set up. Actually, one last thing we can do. Something that doesn't really require me to be able to see clearly. Report
Making
post.
Oh my! Seems you had it tough. Until next time.
So yeah, there's barely anything left. So I make sure that there was nothing there, and yeah, we are good to drop things here. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.